Brexit was celebrated in France as observers rubbed their hands together, because Paris never wanted the UK as an EU member in the first place, a sneering MEP has told Express. Prime Minister Boris Johnson is at loggerheads with French President Emmanuel Macron as he attempts to present himself as a modern-day Napoleon or Charles de Gaulle in his Brexit stubbornness. France has even threatened to veto a deal over fisheries, sparking anger from some in the UK and causing division in the EU. Now, Brussels bureaucrat Philippe Lamberts has added fuel to the fire, claiming France never wanted the UK to join the bloc in 1973 and that figures in Paris rejoiced at the news of Britain's leave vote in 2016. The co-president of the European Greens told Express.co.uk, "First, don't forget there was also resistance from the UK's traditional rival France to joining the EU. And which is the country that rubbed its collective hands with Brexit? It was France again." The 57-year-old Belgian, who claimed to dislike French nationalists as much as English nationalists, was referring to the UK's far from seamless route into the EEC, the precursor to the EU. The UK first applied to join in 1961, but this application was vetoed by the French government in 1963 and a second application was vetoed, again by the French, in 1967. French World War II hero, General Charles de Gaulle, famously said, "Non" to two prime ministers, Harold Macmillan and Harold Wilson. It was only after his death that the green light was given to negotiations for British membership, with talks starting in 1970. The UK joined the EEC on January 1, 1973, alongside Denmark and Ireland. In his second refusal, General de Gaulle accused Britain of a deep-seated hostility towards the European project. He said London showed a lack of interest and would require a radical transformation before joining the EEC. He added in a statement, "The present common market is incompatible with the economy, as it now stands, of Britain." Compared with the motives that led the six founder nations to organize their unit, we understand for what reasons, why Britain, who is not continental, who remains, because of the Commonwealth and because she is an island, committed far beyond the seas, who is tied to the United States by all kinds of special agreements, did not merge into a community with set dimensions and set rules. Britain nourishes herself, to a great extent, on foodstuffs bought inexpensively throughout the world and, particularly, in the Commonwealth. If she submits to the rules of the six, then her balance of payments will be crushed by levies and, on the other hand, she would then be forced to raise the price of her food to the price level adopted by the continental countries, consequently to increase the wages of her workers and, thereby, to sell her goods all the more at a higher price and with more difficulty.